Yes, thank you. AJ, from that, I can tell you straight up, this is one of them I knew. I knew who my female of the year was from the moment I saw her come back. I think she came back this year. That's right. It's the Irish girl herself, man. The Donald Trump herself. I didn't lose. I love the fact that she's disrespecting someone while the company, you can't disrespect that person, that company, but she's doing it. Got to be Becky Lynch. I know it's recency bias, but that's what I am. I'm the 3 months lifespan guy. So yeah, Becky Lynch is my female of the year. I can't believe I didn't pick Bailey.
I think the whole of the internet is shocked you haven't picked Bailey. Okay, let's do it in prediction order, even though it started at you. Simsy.
Yeah, I might have to follow Denda Tech on this one because since she's come back and she's turned heel, she's done wonderful things with the women's Intercontinental Championship. Even to give that rub on another wrestler as well. She's done that. She's won it back. And again, she's just done wonderful things with that title. And she's had one hell of a year. And it's not just me saying it. Then the Tech's also saying it. Sports Illustrated say it. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Becky Lynch for Women Wrestler of the Year.
Cool. I like good chat for the Sports Illustrated.
Yeah. All right, so I'm torn on this because there's 3 people really I feel deserve this. One, as you say, Becky Lynch, 2-time IC champion, women's champion. She really has made that belt relevant, and she's been gold. Like literally character work. There's been times I've literally said in the group, she is the best thing on TV at the moment. But then I've got to go over to AEW, man. And of course, Tony Storm continues to just light up the screens with matches galore, as well as character work. But then I also got to go back to WWE because Io Sky is hands down the best women's wrestler in the world, man. And she's really proven it with some of the matches this year. So those 3, wow, I'm going to go Io Sky. I
feel like Big Tone.
At WrestleMania, that stole the show. She's continued to have show-stealing matches all year round. And a woman that maybe a couple of years ago or even to a year ago wasn't really thought of in the light she should have has really just made everyone stand up and say, I am one of the best, if not the best in the world. So Io Sky is my woman wrestler of the year.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good pick.
Got to do the fingers, man.
This a whole lot harder than I thought because you've mentioned some great names. I mean, there is the belt collector who I think some people could have some trash on it, but she's done pretty. Look, you can't disrespect what she's done. My initial pick, and I think I'm still going to stick with it though, was Naomi because I think pre-pregnancy she was running it to a degree that for someone who. Look, she had the comeback and it was just floating around in tag. She got attacked at Elimination Chamber. And from there till the minute she announced she was pregnant, some great work. We lost the glow. We became, the whole world was saying, approach with caution. It wasn't a joke. And hey, nature takes its course. And, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. You kind of messed it up for us there because I think she would still be running it in a way that we would love. I mean, congrats to Steph Lecare right now, but I'm going to go with it. I think Naomi done astounding work until women pregnancy took over. Nick, over to you, sir.
My head was telling me to go with Io Sky for this one because I echo the words of Big Tone. I've been saying this for a few years. She is the best women's wrestler in the world. And I think for that intent and purpose, that hasn't changed this year. I'm gonna go a bit left field here with my pick, and it was something that I kind of did a double take on. Like, really, is that my pick? And then the more I've thought about it, the more I'm like,
I think I heard it. So keep going.
I don't think you have a fucking clue. For the sake of it, who do you think it is?
Harley.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay. It's a weird pick, this one, but hear me out. Lyra Valkyria. Let me break it down. Let me just explain why. This poor girl was booked into submission. They gave her one of the worst gimmicks I have seen for a moment, like the caca, the wings thing. Horrible. horrible. They made her an IC, the first IC champ, which has got a level of pedigree to it, but they hadn't figured out at that point what the mid-card belts were yet. They didn't know where these belts stood. And they were placing them in spots that were effectively glorified beer breaks each week. They were never putting the IC belts on pay-per-views. That was a disrespect to the champs. The mid-card belts may as well have not existed. And yet, despite not only hardly ever being on pay-per-view, despite never being in like a main event spot or an opening spot, it was always kind of third match city, you know? And when she came out, because of that caca gimmick, the crowd went mild at best for her. But listen, every time she wrestled a match, it went from crickets to actually really celebrated applause. Like every single match, I only caught it on week 3 or 4 of her ICU, and I was like, shit. And then I went back and watched her. I was like, okay, no, this isn't a this week thing. This is a few weeks thing. You're winning the crowd over every week. Fair play. Let me see where this goes. 2 people have mentioned Becky. Who was that rivalry with Becky with? It's with Lyra.
Bailey.
No, with Lyra. And now you want to mention Bailey. What's one of the most interesting tag teams in women's wrestling? Lyra and Bailey. Lyra has kind of permeated all the really interesting women's threads this year, between being booked terribly, winning the crowd over, having a great rivalry with Becky Lynch, doing so well that Triple Nose actually said, lose the wings, we're going to give you a good gimmick now. And then having her run with Bailey, which is still ongoing. She's really like seriously impressed me. She's not like a marquee name like a Becky or a Tony. Or an EO even. I get why people would go that way. But as a newcomer, damn. Like, I don't know what the future holds for her. This might just be like the end of the run in 2026. What I saw in 2025, though, I was like, good for you, girl. You really went up against poor booking, bad gimmick, poor match placement, and won people over. Good for you. You get my vote.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, like, you remember how much I used to hate Lyra because of how bland and plain she was?
Yeah.
I've got to agree with you. She's won me over this year. I like Lyra. I want to see her like succeed. So hopefully they do more of her this year because she deserves it. And with having 2 belts, you really can just push like people like to the moon. Like they don't have to be involved in the world title. Send her back to the IC title a few times. Build her up. Yeah.
You know what? Once again, I just have to give Bailey the little shout out because every year I have to. But with this one, it's never to do with the in-ring things. It's to do all the stuff I know she was doing. Like, she's training a lot more of the stars. You're talking about Lyra. She's just been there with her, trying to help her elevate. So just help pushing her, help bringing her up. So I'm going to give my girl a shout out because I have to. But yeah, I hope she gets a backstage thing more and help more in the backstage area because I think WWE's done with her now. As much as I don't want him to be done, she needs to just end her contract and go over to AE Dubs and do stuff over there now. But WWE's finished with Bailey because look what they did to her for WrestleMania. That was the most heinous thing ever. You build a storyline and then they drop you.
Horrible.
Terrible.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
I've also got to give an honorable mention to Chris Statlander as well because she's obviously won the big one and she's beaten like one of the greats in Mercedes Moné and Tony Storm as well. I don't think that can go without being said, basically. So honorable mention to Chris Statlander.
I've got one more honorable mention for us that I think all of us would agree with this one. Chelsea Green, man. We got a shot.
100%. 100%.
I was just about to say that. You stole it.
Yeah.
Chelsea, I've never been creamed on.
Tell us why she's so green.
No, so dig this. Before to piggyback off what you're saying, Big Tone, before I put Lyra down, I actually had Chelsea Green as my women's wrestler of the year on the basis that, again, despite terrible booking of the mid-card belt, man, she made that US belt fun.
The only reason why
as I said, I leaned with Lyra because the overall quality of her matches was better and she had more longevity to her. But Chelsea's a great shout.
Kind of
no jokes. I had Chelsea Green.
That title too.
Yeah, I know my type of wrestling thing because I like Chelsea Green. I like what's her name from the black and white one? The one that she's just amazing. From
Tony
AEW.
Storm.
Tony Storm. So I'm just realizing I love a lot of comedy wrestling because everyone I seem to like is comedy
wrestling for
thing.
life.
And I'm like, serious wrestling. You're talking about not goofy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I seem to love. That and spots. Give me my spot. I'm a spot monkey now.
That's great.
Yeah. If I am going to do an honourable, it would be for the UK indie scene because hey, that's what I do. Sapphire Reed was on fire this year. She was on fire this year.
Oh, she's atomic.
Yeah, radioactive. Yeah, so she that would be my shout out. Really delivered some great stuff.
No, because she keeps pushing me in my chest. I don't like it. She walks past everyone and only pushes me all the time.
Hey. And that I can't explain, then. That I can't explain. So, just to confirm, then the Tech and Simsy have voted for Becky Lynch. Big Tone has voted for Io Sky. I have voted for Naomi, and Double V has voted for Lyra Valkyria. Well, guys, you can see it there, as well as then the Tech and Simsy. Sports Illustrated have also voted this person the female superstar of the year. So if you hear anything else, it's fake news. That's right. Becky Lynch is the female superstar of 2025. Join us tomorrow, guys, as we announce the male superstar of the year. But until then, keep it locked on the Ministry on all socials. Follow us on X at MOW News, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok at Ministry of Wrestling. As I said, join us tomorrow for the male superstar, and we will be back then. See ya.